Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Ooh, I can hear myself. That works. Okay. That works. We're live. We're back. We are back. Okay. Right. Now I've got to figure out if I'm actually streaming on TikTok or not. I don't think I am. So I'm going to sort that out now. Over here. We are getting somewhere. Docs. Chat. Is that what's making it hide away? I don't know. Sorry guys, trying to just currently get my chat up so I can see what I'm talking about, whilst also trying to set up my TikTok. As you can imagine, that's going real well. I'm not stressed at all. If you're here, say hello. I will get to you as soon as I can, I promise. I was prepared until stuff wasn't prepared. Right, okay. Let's go on here. Can I pop out? Beautiful. Right, I've got that working. So that can go there. So I can read that. This is going to be very fun because I'm now going to try streaming two things. Callum, can you check if that QR code works, by the way? It should take you to the link tree, which has all the like different links. Can you just check if it works for me? Okay. On the platform. Right. Breathe. Right. I'm just going to get my drink from my bag because I did get myself a big Oasis. And I forgot to get it out. Happy days. Happy days. Play my neck. Gonna be a long one today, boys. Gonna be a long one today. Oh, the train's still running. I really hope it's still running. Okay. Here we go. Do I need to go on settings? Oh, awesome, mate. Right. I'm just going to try and figure out how to stream live on TikTok again, so just give me a minute and we'll get underway. Who can watch this live? Everyone. Right. That's good. That's correct. Content disclosure, rankings fundraiser, Guardian rankings, live guests, can receive them, moderators, comments saved here. Filter comments. No. Okay. I think we're good to go. You know what? You can notice more on like the phone camera where like I've got like spots, and that sounds really like I don't know, like you know, but like here we go. Right, here we go. Go live. You see, I tapped the button. I did it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Play my neck. Wait. Calm, I'm knackered, mate. Oh. Let people know that I'm live, will you? In fact, can you go on TikTok and just check I'm live on there? Because I actually don't know. I think I am. I'm going to try and work between both. Hello, guys. Oh man, I'm real stressed out. It wasn't working. It wasn't working, but now it's working. So yeah, just work with me. I am very slow. We're still trying to figure out how this works again. Because it has been a while. It has been a while. So if I'm looking at like two different screens, I'm looking at YouTube here. I'm looking at TikTok here. So yeah, hello Hayden, and hello Callum. So yeah, let's see how well or bad this works. We're gonna see how long we can keep streaming for simultaneously. My phone's on charge, so we should be good for a while. Yeah, I'll let you all settle in, say hello, and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll get going then. I'm streaming both on YouTube and TikTok. Make sure you follow both the pages. They are under the same name, Platform 1907. And we're trying to hit 1,000 followers by Christmas on TikTok and 100 subscribers by Christmas on YouTube. Both around 80% of the target, which is always really, really good. Whew. Wait a minute, I'm stressed. You know what? I'm gonna have a chocolate bar. I need chocolate bar. I feels like I barely sat down. Make sure you tell your friends that we're live. The platform's back up, back live streaming. I'm gonna have this chocolate bar and try and preserve some energy. Nice. Good, thank you, Danny. Right, let's go through these. As a reminder, trying to do both at the same time, both TikTok and YouTube. So this is going to be very fun. Very fun. This is going to be. Hello, JT. You was on my coach to Wembley. Hope it was the best coach out the lot. Personally, I think it was because I was on it. I made it more fun. It wasn't a great game from today. Bro, I can't get my words out today. We're gonna get there slowly. Hi, Jake. How are you? It's been a while, mate. It's been a wow. It's been a long while. Blooming heck. I hope you're well, my friend. Okay, let's do some quick match reaction before we get into the proper things. Yeah, let's start with a Rochdale game. Wasn't great today, guys, was it? I mean, on here we're saying that Hendo should have had a penalty. I agree. Hendo definitely should have had a penalty. It was a tough watch. To say it was the first game, obviously back after, I mean, since Wembley in terms of competitive football at home. So yeah, it was quite tough considering obviously in like the first 10 minutes of the game, and it was a very, very slow paced first half for us. And then obviously getting to half time and getting a bit of a word in without swearing. Wait a minute. Oh my head. And then second half, fire back straight away. Well, not straight away. Getting there slowly back into the second half. Ebanks with a header after, I mean, I was slandering off, I won't lie, across the whole of the first half, because I generally don't think he's at the level that we need him to be at in League Two. That's my opinion. Danny, we lost at the back. I agree. I'm going to get to that now. Especially in the second half as well, we looked quite shaky looking from like the eyes, especially in the first half as well. And we gave away a penalty. Whether it was penalty or not, I still don't know. I'm not clear. But it's disappointing to concede one after we scored our equaliser. We actually played real well until we conceded a penalty. and then it ended up finishing 2-1 to Crawley, which is not very good. Callum Coach Sets was the best goal to Wembley as he got to experience traffic jams on the M1 on the way back. That's because you went on the M1 and you didn't go down the M. Well, I don't know. We all had to go on the M1. I don't know my road maps. I'm better with trains. All right. What's the TikTok saying? Hello, Molly. I agree, Ryan. It wasn't the best of games. The ref was indeed shocking. Everyone meets me in the club shop. I got recognised a lot in the club shop today. That was quite fun. Hello, Ben. I do think we're going to stay up. Ebans is comfortable in the National League. He's slow, but he's a brick wall. I agree. I reckon if you put him in teams like, for example, Radcliffe in the National League North, he would go straight in and he would do a really good job. Again, if you put in teams like Carlisle, Southend, I do reckon he would do a good job. I just think League 2 right now is too much of a big step up for him. Ben, go away over it, Ryan. Hello. Am I going to stay up for match of the day? I don't know yet. Radcliffe signed Joe Pritchard. Oh, wow. That's a fab signing for them, isn't it? Wow. Especially in National League North, because I reckon Joe Pritchard will get into our squad still in League 2. Did I cut my own hair? No, I didn't. Yeah, no, me neither. Slander in my hair for? Beautiful, I mean. Oh, okay. Who shaved me out? Right, Jamie, that's just rude, mate. That's just rude. I'm just gonna take offence to that. Okay. Let me get football set up because we're about to do around the grounds. I need to like study a bit more into music and start getting some riffs going because I think that would really help. Oh, yes, that's up. Love that. It is a huge signing. Okay, are we ready for around the grounds, guys? On TikTok, you're all going to see my face. I did try and get it both working at the same time. It did not work. So all the hours I stayed up at 9 o'clock in the morning, at 1:30 at night even, it didn't work. But we are going to make it work. I'm going to go through all the scores from the National Premier League all the way down to the National League North, South, and also the Scottish Premiership and the Welsh Premiership if they played today. Yeah, I'm going to do it as much as like BBC or Sky Sports, so like Oldham 0, Rochdale 1, like that and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna. I'm really nervous and anxious, guys. I don't know if you could tell. It's been a very long day, and it's been really overwhelming. So do have some patience with me. My words might not come out as good as I want them to. But without further ado, let's go around the grounds. That's countdown. Okay, let's start with the Premier League. Yeah, let's take a drink first, I think. That'll be a good start. Alright, in the Premier League. Hull City 2, Manchester United 0. Everton 2, Crystal Palace 0. Ipswich Town 2, Sunderland 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Leeds United 1, Brentford 3, Tottenham 0. Someone don't tell Matthew that score, he would be fuming. Poor Matthew. Alright, into the Championship. Birmingham City 2, Bristol City 2, Lincoln City 1, Portsmouth 3. Excuse me. Millwall 3, Norwich 0. Blackburn 2, Middlesbrough 1, Derby 2, Cardiff City 2, Preston North End 1, Wolves 3, QPR 0, Bolton 0, Southampton 3, Stoke City 1, Swansea City 0, Sheffield United 0, West Ham United 1, Charlton Athletic 2, excuse me, Wrexham 1, Watford 1. Into League 1. Excuse me. Oh dear. Forwind. Right, Doncaster 0, Barnsley 0, Luton 2, Notts County 2, Wimbledon 0, Reading 0, Bromley 1, Cambridge 1, Leicester City 1, Burton Albion 2. Burton claiming their first ever win at the King Power Stadium today, competitively at least. MK Dons 1, Huddersfield Town 1, Peterborough United 2, Mansfield Town 1, Stevenage 1, Oxford United 2, Stockport County 1, Blackpool 2, Wigan Athletic 0, Leyton Orient 2, Wycombe 1, Plymouth 1. Into League 2 with the results: Bristol Rovers 5, Newport County 3, Salford City 0, Chesterfield 1, Walsall 0, Grimsby 0, Colchester United 2, Oldham Athletic 1, Crewe Alexandra 1, Northampton Town 0, Exeter City 2, Accrington 0, Fleetwood 0, Gillingham 0, Port Vale 1, Tranmere 1, Rochdale 1, Crawley Town 2, Rotherham 1, York City 1, Shrewsbury 1, Barnet 3, Swindon Town 2, Cheltenham Town 1. Into the National League: Boston United 1, Altrincham 0, Carlisle 4, Hornchurch 1, Eastleigh 3, Scunthorpe 2, Halifax 4, Tamworth 1, Forest Green Rovers 0, Bournemouth 3, Kidderminster Harriers 1, Aldershot Town 1, and Aldershot went down to 9 men. Solihull Moors 1, Southend United 3, Sutton United 2, Hartlepool United 1, Woking 3, Fylde 2, Worthing 1, Wealdstone 0, Yeovil 3, Gateshead 0, Harrogate Town 2, Barrow 2. Alright, let's run through these quickly. Telford United 1, Hendersford 1. This is the National League North now. Buxton 1, Hedburn Town 2, Chester 1, Spalding United 0, Chorley 2, Scarborough Athletic 1, Harborough Town 4, Darlington 2, Kingsland Town 1, Marine 4, Macclesfield Town 2, Brackley Town 1. I'm pretty sure Macclesfield are just called Macclesfield now because Macclesfield Town was the whole liquidated thing. Radcliffe 2, Morecambe 1, South Shields 1, Merthyr 1, Southport 4, Bedford Town 1, Spennymoor Town 1, Oxford City 4. Big day for goals in National League North. And Hereford 3, Worksop Town 0. Finally in the National Oh, can't speak. Okay. National League South: Braintree Town 1, Horsham 2, Chesham United 2, Walter of Hersham 0, Dagenham Redgewood 2, Torquay 0, Dorking 2, Maidstone 3, Ebbsfleet and Totton is postponed because Ebbsfleet are in liquidation, I believe, or they're going through administration. Very sorry for all their fans over there. Guys, do work with me on TikTok. I know it's just me talking to a screen at the moment. Farnham Town 2, Billericay 4, Folkestone and Victor 1, Chelmsford 1, Hampton and Richmond 5, Slough Town 3, Maidenhead 1, Farnborough 1, Salisbury 1, Hemel Hempstead 2, Tunbridge Angels 0, Truro 2, Western Supermare 2, Dover 3. Woo! And we're done. Okay, let's go through these comments. Big on Nathan. You alright, Harriet? How are you, mate? Oh, we've got a lot of people making fun of Tottenham and TikTok chat here. Yeah, you did see me in the club shop today. York's winning the league. That's a claim. I don't work in the kitchen shop. I work in a club shop. Okay. Right. We've done a quick reaction. We've done a round of grounds. I think we can just have a nice little chat now. How are we all? We can talk all things Rochdale. I do not mind at all. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm knackered. Oh. No, but whoever does run that account, Hayden, is they're a bit of sausages because I don't think they really have valid opinions. Everybody does have a valid opinion, but their opinions are quite far off the mark half the time. Oh. What do we want to talk about? We're going to be here for at least an hour, I hope. We have got TikTok and YouTube streaming at the same time. I am doing my very best to make sure they are both working absolutely fine. You can ask a whole bunch of questions to me, and I will try and answer the best I can. Make sure you share this around with your friends over TikTok and on YouTube. And let's see how many people we can get going. Currently, I believe there's only one viewer on YouTube, and there is 5 on TikTok. So let's get this share. Let's get this out. Let's see how many people we can get on the stream and talk all things Rochdale. I want to hear your opinions on Rochdale to start to the season as well. Hello, Abby. Oh, for me, I think it's been a topsy-turvy start to the season. There's been glimpses of good signs, I believe, going into the season. We had a bit of an off-put in pre-season, and then I generally don't think we played 100% well in all the games we played. I mean, we definitely haven't played well against Newport. Failed to register a shot on target. We obviously didn't play well against Bradford, although that was to be expected more than Newport. We just about got over the line against Tranmere, and we didn't win any of our pre-season games. Not that we should go off them for results or statistics. Also, today, bit of a bumpy game, all things considered. Hayden, hot take. Manny D is not a League 2 standard striker. Whew. That is a hot take. I reckon on his day, and you're given the opportunities, Manny D can do a job in League 2. I do firmly believe that. Has he been able to show that now? No. Have we got all the time in the world to have a look? Yes. I wouldn't call it a hot take like other people are saying there. I would not call that a hot take. I think that's a valid opinion. I do. Danny, very worried at the moment. I'll back them from Bournemouth, but it's been a rough watch. Just think, Danny, it's back to the Rochdale that we all used to know. You know what I mean? Like, just last season was fresh, like a fresh glimpse of what could be something magical. But I think that's going to take a lot to work back up to, with a whole bunch of staffing change after Jim McNulty obviously left for Stockport and took Kyron Gordon and Owen Watmoth, even though Owen Watmoth was on loan. Yeah, I think that's a lot of words, and I hope that makes sense. There's been a lot of slander for Ian Watson, and I want to address that from my perspective. I don't think Ian Watson's a bad manager. I think he's a very good manager. He's obviously gone through all of his qualifications, and he's done really well at South Shields as well in the National League North. You're getting, I think, that moving up 2 leagues when you just didn't get promoted out of the league you was currently in, I think that's a very big step. Whether Ian Watson proves up to be the manager to take us forward, I think is something we'll probably have a proper opinion on in around 10 games' time. But right now, obviously, it is worrying. But again, as supporters, we do need to back the team. We need to back the staff. And that's what I'm going to be doing until, well, whatever happens. Whether he leaves for another club or whatever. without saying it. Danny, I think we're more critical this year because that current incredible season we had. I completely agree. I do completely agree. I was saying this earlier to Hayden and Callum at the game, that we're going to throw so much expectation on this season because of the performances that we had last season. And while that's completely valid, and I can understand that, it's also something that we shouldn't be jumping to. This is a team that we've lost a lot of players, and right now we're losing a lot of players to injury. Like Sam Beckwith, Kean Hayes, for example, Rodney, I don't think played today, or if he did, I just didn't see him. Like, there's quite notable absences. Bring those back. I think going forward, this is a different story. But again, got time to tell on this kind of stuff. We should not play our expectations up too high, though. I think a mid-table finish or staying up, I think is perfectly reasonable this season. Going up via the playoffs, and obviously we then having quite a bumpy start to the season. We shouldn't expect too much, and you absolutely should not expect things from last season to happen this season with the amount of change that's gone through. I'll give Watson until Oldham, and if something's not right by then, we need to have a talk about it. Okay, we can go with that. I think we can go with that. I think that's valid. We'll cross back. We'll cross back at it after the Oldham game because there'll definitely be a reaction stream after, obviously, because we would have battered Oldham. Oldham catching strays as per usual. Second wheel crumble after Christmas as usual. I mean, at least we get to play in the FA Cup first round and not the preliminary round, but that's in November. Hopefully, become Christmas, we have a lot more clearer picture of where things are. I think also looking at the club away from the football, it is a club on the up, and I mean, it's really good to be part of that project. Volunteering and working in like the community, and also volunteering and working in the club shop. And I've been up and around the club for the past 4 years now, and to see where it's gone from brink of like going into administration to where it is now is so good. Now, results might not be coming like thick and fast. I don't think we should expect that, like I just said. But keep the faith. You know, like this is a club that's on the up. We've got our academy status back, and we're back in the EFL. And our supporters, like I've gone more in depth than that. We've got record season ticket sales this season, commercially and from a club side perspective, working away from the football. This is a club on the up, and it's a club that should be watched out for, especially when you're looking at fan indexes, commercial readings. Danny, yeah, exactly. It's a tougher league as well. You don't get a lot of time on the ball in this league. Passes have to be accurate, and you have to be quick. I completely agree. I do think League 2 is a lot tougher than the National League, but I do stand by the opinion that if you mix the National League teams up with the League 2 teams, I reckon at least 12 of them will hold their own and do well, which I think brings the argument for a League 2 North-South. I don't know. I think the quality of the National League got a bit worse over next season, going into this season compared to like last season, where like you would, what's the word I'm looking for? I think there's a lot more quality in the National League last season than there is this season. There we go. I couldn't get that out then. When I turn 18, can I join next season Scarborough? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You want the old grounds I'm missing in 92? Come to the ground, get your Welberts Lane chippy, spend money in the club shop. Happy days. Happy days. You get a real nice programme and a free receipt. Okay, I'm from Rochdale, and I reckon Rochdale needs to invest in a fan zone. Nothing to do before and after games. To be fair, there has been things on. I think it's a lot more community and kid focused. But again, I do agree. a fan zone would probably do well. You've got the Ratcliffe Bar, obviously, and you got the Cemetery and other local pubs like Regal Moon, where you can get your fix from there. But I do agree a fan zone might be a way forward. That is something that you can suggest in the forum, fans forum that is coming up. I think towards the end of the month. I think that is a very valid idea. Sam Shetron needs replacing quickly, and he only played two games. Believe it that what you will, Hayden. I'm coming in January, and my team are playing there. Who's your team? Nothing for kids stuff. I mean, I'm going to disagree there because I know there is. I mean, you've got the five-a-side pitch. Crew, looking forward to seeing that. Five-a-side pitch, there is normally activities on there. Obviously, kids can book onto like party packages and mascot packages as well, but going onto the pitch is free. And looking into the future, the club and community do put out like joint things on like match previews. I do recommend you go look into those, and you can see what is going on around the club, because I know there's a lot more going on than what might be suggested now. But I think a fan zone is definitely the way forward. I think if I was like the steering centre for the club, I'd be looking at getting a fan zone. Yeah. Hello, Richard. Whew. That was a lot of talking. I'm actually really looking forward to Crew Away. Not because I want to go watch Rochdale, but I want to go like the trains and stuff. Like, that's my thing. I'm really looking forward to Crew Away. I'd put Waller in over Ramming. I think Waller needs a chance. I think Ramming's good, but he needs to develop. Now, we all said this about Ollie Watmouth last season. I think this is a different kettle of fish. I think if it were Ramming in the National League, given all the chance to get, so Waller's a real good backup anyway. I think Waller should be like competing for the spot. Ray says we just have to sit by the team as fans. I agree. It is absolutely not going to be like last season, but it is a joy ride back in the EFL, and I hope it lasts forever, and one day we'll reach the Premier League, even if it is just in Football Manager. I have been to York. I have been to York once a couple seasons ago. The Stockport fans aren't happy with Watmouth. Well, I'll happily take him back here. I absolutely would. You know that. I'd take him like that. I would take him like that. Whew. Boy, my neck. I don't know. York's the ground is quite far away from like the city centre, so like you just get a coach there, or you get like a train into York, and then you get a connecting bus. I've only got to coach to York ground because of how far it is away from York. But I mean, I enjoyed it. To be fair, I did enjoy it, even though we lost 1-0 after like 4 minutes, and we just played absolute rubbish. But it is a good away day. It's a nice enough ground as well, to be fair. I am not going to Colchester next week. I wanted to, but I couldn't, which is just annoying. Yeah, it is better to drive to York and just not drink. I'm good, Dolson. How are you, man? How are you? How are you doing, well, mate? How's the kids? I went in 2024, not 2023. You might need to tell me the story about that. I think my next away day is Walsall. As far as I'm aware, it's in my calendar. I just know I'm not doing Thingamabob. What's it called? Oh, right, okay, Hayden. No way, that's mint. Iocha's doing well. I mean, obviously, year one going into that step, going into the actual key stages now after EYFS. That's just my education brain talking. That's great. I'm glad you're doing good though. I'm glad the quiz are great. Honestly, warms me up. It generally does. I'm not trying to say that to be sarcastic. It is really nice. York, Rochdale, Middlesbrough, Everton, and Newcastle to go to. I tell you what, that's not bad. To say that's the old games you got left, I'm shocked you've never been to Rochdale, because Rochdale are everywhere. But yeah, no. Good luck to you. We'll have to let us know when you complete the 92. Let's get this shared around, guys. Let's get it on the YouTube. Let's get it on TikTok. You know, all that fine, beautiful stuff. Currently got 7 viewers on TikTok and 2 viewers on YouTube. I know I've been a million miles away from YouTube recently. I do apologise. I am coming back, and we are going to talk about that now. We are going to be talking about that. Was supposed to be going Rochdale on Boxing Day, but no trains and roads were flooded. 2016? See you later, Danny. Enjoy your rest, and hopefully work's okay tomorrow. Thank you for coming, mate. I swear it was 2016 when the floods were. 2015. Mitten, we all hate Leeds scum over here. Just saying. Yeah, the whole literally Rochdale town centre was fully flooded. It was the worst flooding that was seen for a long time. I remember it as a kid. And I'm 21. I'm 21. Can we just talk about that for a second? I'm 21 now. But yeah, it's been a bumpy ride since then. We've had FA Cup ties against Tottenham. We've had EFL Cup ties against Manchester United, and we're seeing the lows in the National League. Get to Rochdale versus Oldham. That will be a brilliant game. Honestly, I highly recommend it. You must be in a shield then. Nah, I've been to Leeds and I wanted to leave straight away, pal. I all passed there on the trains. It's only banter. I do think Leeds will do alright this season. Yes, they might go on priority sale first, but you shouldn't have any problem getting tickets in the home end. Yeah, tickets will go on sale in a couple of weeks. Just keep refreshing on the club website. We use Fanbase and tickets should be available on there. Yeah, that's the thing. You should query it. If you go onto the club website, there's a lot of contact details on there. If you call the ticket office, or even email them, because they have an email, they will be able to point you in the right direction. Because right now, it's almost 9 o'clock and my brain's like a sieve. Well, yeah, I don't think you'll have a problem, to be fair. I mean, Rochdale has an Oldham postcode, and we hate it. We want our own postcode. Hayden, do you think we'll see a better Rochdale Oldham game than the 3-4 game 2023? That was a belting game, to be fair. I hope so, to be honest. I do hope so. I think the game's got a lot to live up for because we haven't had it for a year, obviously. I think it'll be good. It's nice for these games to happen. Obviously, it's not nice for all the tension that comes with it, with fans obviously fighting each other. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Whether it's going to be as good as that 3-4 game is another thing. Rochdale is OL10, OL11, OL12, all the way up to OL16, I think. And that covers Rochdale, Haywood, Middleton, Littleborough, that stuff. 16 minutes. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. It's early kickoff for streaming purposes. It's on Sky Sports Plus, and yeah, I think the first instance is that is policing. GMP's big day out. Ah, right, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Oh. Yeah, a lot safer. A lot safer. It's a lot, as I was saying, it's a lot more community feeling like now. I think it depends on what type of people mix with as well. Like, because I know it to be good, because I know I just keep myself away from everything most of the time. If people aren't getting to the mix of stuff, obviously that's a different kettle of fish. But from my perspective, if you compare it to like 5 years ago, Rochdale's a lot safer. I think it's a lot more enjoyable to watch the football as well. If you don't go off the last 2 games, that is. Yeah. The town itself, honestly, the town's been through a lot of regeneration. To be fair, it's got a lot of pubs. You got the Cemetery near the club. You got the Regal Moon. You got Hogarth's. You got Moody Blue. You also got Riverside Shopping Centre and the Rochdale Exchange. Yorkshire Street shops. Like, town centre's nice. Haywood Road. I'm trying to figure out where Haywood Road is. But yeah, it is a lot safer. Uncle. How are we all doing, guys? Hello, people joining. Prediction on Liverpool versus Newcastle. That's a good question. Let's get up and let's see when the fixture is. I believe it's tomorrow, isn't it? Go to fixtures. Yeah, tomorrow. So we'll go through the games. We got Brighton versus Aston Villa. We got Manchester City versus Bournemouth. And Newcastle versus Liverpool. Newcastle versus Liverpool is definitely the most tasty one out of all those. I think it'll be a tough game for both teams, to be fair. Hello, Foden. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I 2-1 to Newcastle. I think that's different to my Super 6. 2-1 to Newcastle. Well, I just dropped my pen. That's my fishy pen as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, okay. I want to talk to you guys about sort of plans I have for channel, Platform 1907. Really? No way. Yeah, so over the next month, obviously, you guys know FIFA or EAFC is coming out. And I'm not normally excited for the game, but I'm that excited to play it this time round that I've pre-ordered it so I can get to play it early. Only because the mighty Rochdale, a great club with a brilliant history, is in the game, and I do recommend you all go and get the game just for that fact. We're going to be doing Hendo to Glory. Ian Henderson has a 59 rated card. We are going to take that all the way up to the highest it possibly can get. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also going to try to do Rochdale career mode, manager mode, or player career. I don't know yet. I am still in the process of trying to plan things. Rochdale didn't win, unfortunately. 2-1 defeat. Hendo rated 59. It's fair. No, it isn't. Hendo should have a 99 rated card off the dot. I'm not taking 59. That is slander. But I have the chance to change that. I am no good at FIFA Ultimate Team. I'm really rubbish to the point where I put my competitive games as squad battles and the odd rivals game. You will probably not see the odd champs, but it is going to be a bit of fun and games. I'm going to be streaming that on YouTube rather than on TikTok. Because it's a lot easier to do for me, because it's all set up for me on here. So I do hope that makes sense. There's nothing personal towards TikTok. It's actually a lot easier to stream on TikTok than it is on YouTube. But because I've got so much stuff set up already on my streaming software, it's easier for me to do OBS. Obviously, it should be easier for me to do YouTube. Obviously, it should be 99, just me in general. I mean, we know. The 6 till 7 session is still on. It's on back in September though. Oh yes, I need to do something. One moment, guys. I need to tell you some valuable info. So, if you did know, at the club shop we've been advertising this signed match ball from the Rochdale Tamworth game. And it's signed by all the players, headed by Hendo, saved by Watmouth, kicked by Manny D. And the draw happened today, and I'm just going to get up my Google photos to save the picture of the numbers. And I just wanted to tell it to you guys in case someone on here has won it. I know that's quite unlikely, but let's have a look. So the winning ticket for the match ball, the signed match ball from the Rochdale Tamworth game that was available in the club shop. There was raffle tickets, yellow raffle tickets and green raffle tickets. And the ticket was yellow 419. That is yellow 419. Also, the halftime draw numbers today were 73562 for £500. That was claimed. And then for a £25 gift shop voucher was 76003. So, yeah. Now that we got that out of the way, that's all done. Get platformers golden gamble time person. Yeah, man! Just get me just dipping in, getting the ticket and picking out my own. Obviously, because I want 500 quid. I need the 500 quid. But yeah, I'd love to do that. But I feel like as the more popular this channel gets, because I do want to make it more popular, the more chance there is of me hopefully working with a club in a platform perspective. Now, there is something that I am doing. I'm doing a video for the Community Trust on what's the word? To highlight the journey from Rochdale bus station to the Rochdale Football Club, and I've been trying to film that over a week of the time that I've been to and from the club. So yeah, I'm going to be editing that tomorrow, and hopefully that should be out in the next couple of weeks. If you need that kind of information, it will be available on the disability support section of the club website. I'll also be posting it on here because I think it's very fun. I still need to come off here and do my reaction from a neurodiverse perspective. That will be coming tonight or tomorrow. Probably going to record it tonight and post it tomorrow. Do you think the players know a few of us on here? I mean, I can say that for sure, yes. Because last season when I got abused at Hartlepool, I got a lot of support from like the players and coaching staff as well. And it was really good. So I do think they are aware. I just try to make my content as positive as possible, which is why I think that Hartlepool game was so kind of poignant, especially when it came to the end of the Players Season Awards, and I was just getting noticed by the players and my face and what my story was at that point. I'm not going live tomorrow. I'll be going live after every match day that I've been to, providing it's home or it's a local. Also going live for stuff other than Rochdale Football Club probably into the next month or so. I'm excited for the National League the next season. It's too early to tell, Tom. It's too early to tell. Too early to tell. Do like this hoodie though. I got it from the Rochdale Football Club shop, which is the place I also work in. Yes, Isla. That is where I work. Well, not work, volunteer. I volunteer my time on match days to obviously help out Stuart. He's done a lot to help me over the past 9 months. And I mean, I'm forever grateful for him because he's a kind of person that you just hope that is sweet with rubber cold pillows. That kind of thing. But he's such a lovely fella. Oh, Rochdale, I feel like it's so lucky. Okay, Tom. Do I get a discount at the club shop and want to share it? I don't use my discount. No, that's a lie. I do use my discount. I do forget to use my discount, but I do have a discount. I don't even remember what the discount amount of discount is. I'm pretty sure it's 10%. But yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to share it. That's really cool, Isla. That is amazing. I think the top 3 biggest people on social media for Rochdale is myself, Shah, who goes on the Absolute Football podcast and also is one of the most amazing people I've met in terms of social media content. Obviously, go and give the Absolute Football podcast a follow. They are amazing people over there. And also a Wayne as well. Yes, a Wayne Harrison, because I mentioned he had a Welsh name. Morgan Gray talks about food, which is why he misses out Haven. But I am grateful that people do think of me as a big Rochdale content creator. I do try. Like I've always said and kept it going, I'm doing this to improve my mental well-being. I started this channel and whole platform project when I was really down in the dumps from mental health. I had to come out because I was in a bit of a crisis, so I needed something to keep me going. And this came up, and now over 800 followers on TikTok and almost 100 subscribers on YouTube, which I'm forever grateful for. So for people to think I am popular is real cool. Thoughts on Bradman so far? Could be better, could be worse. We've had Jake Eastwood in goal. That's all I'll say. You got me and my sister before when my dad got 5 tickets. I think I remember. Morgan Gray will do 500 beer review series. Yes, Cowell. Yes, he will, mate. Yes. The draw number for that, by the way, I will just say it again. Just for clear peace of mind. Give me 1 second. God, I'm talking a lot today, guys. The draw number for the football, because it wasn't claimed today, was yellow 419. Yellow 419. That was not claimed today, but it was drawn. There was yellow and green tickets, which is why I'm saying it like that. Also, with other content coming up, along with FIFA, EAFC, I put in my Ramble from the Platform thing post on Buy Me a Coffee page, where it is a followers only thing on there, so if you do follow the page, you will get access to the notes. That I want to bring more content, not necessarily about myself, but about myself. I'm going to elaborate that. I'm quite open about being neurodiverse. I'm quite proud of that fact. I'm very proud to be a SEND ambassador as well. And a lot of that work has allowed me to do speeches in like Manchester, London, be a keynote speaker, which is absolutely mental. And I want to bring my experiences with that over to social media. I think that's a real good step for me personally, rather than thinking of it as in like for the platform necessarily. I love working in the line of send. It's where pretty much my whole career has been in terms of working life. And I want to bring that to you guys. I think celebrating disability and neurodiversity is really important going into the future, as well as a more uncertain world as we go things. So as someone can talk about the positive and negative experiences of being a person with SEND, I'm more than happy to do that. I'm just trying to figure out a way of how I'm bringing that content over to here in a way that's presentable. Like the other week when I spoke at the Preparing for Adulthood strategy, I posted on TikTok my reaction to doing that, and how important it was for me to do that, because my preparing for adulthood life has been really difficult. I'm still struggling now at 21, but now because I've done that, I now get to access the support from that. So I feel like talking about it more and sharing it across social media is really important, not just for me, but for people who do look up to me for my send work, and also people who need that voice across social media. So I hope that does make sense, and I do look forward to bringing that content. Let me know what you guys think of that. But that will be coming up hopefully more often towards the end of the year. Football Manager, I also cover this on my Ramble from the Platform on the Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm not going to be posting Football Manager 26 anymore on YouTube. I'm waiting for FM27. It is really really hard to play. I moved house in February to here, and I've really struggled to pick it up since. I think I've played it for a 2-week spell since, and I've not been able to create any content or anything with it. And that is what it is. And I look forward to FN27. It's not to say FN26 was a bad game. I mean, it wasn't great by any means with the way Sports Interactive presented it, but I'm very much looking forward to FN27 and going again. I'm not letting anybody join. I just do this as talking. Apologies, Malachi. Maybe in the future I might do some collaborations on the live stream. I started collaborating with the Dale brothers with like when we go on away games, don't we, Coleman Hayden? Spider-Man. But yeah, go give them a follow, Dale brothers. They're both, I believe they're both on YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, go give them a follow. Lots of good content over there. Although Hayden needs to get a little bit more enthusiasm. Yeah, absolutely, Hayden. Absolutely, mate. Right, I think a bit more of my drink will do well. Do you know the way I do it, right? I always think when I do stuff like this, and when I'm coaching and stuff, it's my last day on the planet. And I know it's quite dark, but you give it your all, and you put maximum effort into the stuff that you're doing, it's going to turn out great. And even if it doesn't, you can then say you've put in maximum effort for it. It's like when I moved house and I was trying to post Football Manager videos, I think I had like 6 episodes ready to go, and I didn't post any of them because I genuinely didn't think they was good enough for the viewer. So I sacked it off because I didn't want to post something that I know wasn't my best work. It's why when I do stuff like this, it's quite rare, because one, I might not be as confident, 2, it might be a case I'm not available, but I do try my best to get things all going. Callum, Platform 1907 and Dale Brothers on Tour, you know it, mate, you know it. You saw me in the club shop. Everybody sees me in the club shop today. Woohoo! Thoughts on ramen today. Again, could be better, could be worse. We had Eastwood in goal at one point. That's all I'll say. Ian Watson questionable at times. Yes, but I think it's easy to forget well, I don't think it is easy to forget for us right now. He's come up from 2 divisions, given time to adjust, given the support that he needs, and give the players the support he needs. I think we have a team there. Also quite hammered by injuries. So, the more people we get back, I think the better things are. I just think we need a bit more time to merge. Shaking my boots. I don't know why Silco Dover is not starting. That is a very good question. Toby is very, very shaky. I was saying this earlier, but he looked like he didn't want the ball and wasn't ready to go and get the ball when losing possession, which is worrying. Johnny Smith was on the bench, so yeah, good pointer. Good pointer. I've not watched the post-match interview yet. If someone wants to go watch that, by all means, now come back in and let's see what they said. I'm not going to watch it right now because I'm streaming, copyright reasons. Yeah. We've got over 7,000 likes on this stream, by the way, on the Tiki-Toki. So that's very cool. I don't know if that's very good or not because I know people can just go. But I mean, I'm going to assume that's good. Post-match interview is blame performance and injuries, and lads couldn't give more. That's all I'll say. Watkins needs to go ASAP, getting Maynard in. Like I said earlier, I would wait until, like Hayden said earlier, at least the Oldham game to let's see where we judge things. I think it's too early to properly judge. I was saying this to reply to a comment earlier. I do think it is a bit early to judge things like this. And even if, and this is a big if, Watson was to go, Stuart Maynard, I don't think would come here. I don't think so. I think everything about losing what we had as a team needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. We got promoted to League 2, which is top 4 divisions of league football. And that's obviously real great for us. Also, we lost our manager, who was really good. We lost one of our, if not the best player on the pitch, Cameron Gordon, to the same club, Stockport. Oliver Watmuth left, obviously, to go on loan. Joe Pritchard and Adi Barlow was the other name I was trying to look for. Have all left. Corey Edwards' contract situation isn't great because we don't know whether he is staying or going. But it's one thing that we just need to let things settle in. He's only had a couple months, which again should be more than enough time. I understand that, but it's a team that's hammered with injuries, including Will Jenkins, who was the only player he has brought from his previous club, and also from clubs he's worked at previously. You are okay to do that. Like, I would do that as a manager. If I was managing Rochdale, that's what I would do. Because you want to work with the players that you know, so then you can use their strengths straight away to then put it into the squad. I think that's a real good strategy. Not buying everybody, but I think key players, I think, is a way to go. I don't know. I think Will Jenkins is actually a real good player. I think he's just been hammered by an ACL injury, hasn't he? Manager needs to give players like Dubry a chance instead of 8-minute subs. I agree. I agree. I do agree. It's not to say your opinion's invalid, by the way, right? Or like, it is valid, and I can completely see that perspective. I just think it's important also to give people a chance. Surprised I've not found any Crawley fans on here, by the way. They've been very quiet because they've not even found TikTok. Every other team that we've played over the past like season or so has found my TikTok and shouted abuse at me. But it is what it is. We need wingers, yeah. I agree. Got Manny Dean and won't cross the ball. Manny Dean missed a sitter, and I want to talk about that because I was right in front of it. Ball crossed in, and Manny D is there, foot out, ready to just power through the ball. And what does the ball do? Through his legs. And it was so annoying. I was there raging. I was fuming because that is a star striker. For us, that's our starting striker. And it was to his feet, and he's completely missed the ball. Now, for a striker, even in the leagues that I play in, you don't want to do that. You really don't. I hope it's just a one-time thing. I really do, because that's just really hard to watch. Hear me out. We should have got Jay Bird on loan. Yes, it depends if Salford want to use him, though. I know he was injured a lot last season. But I think he'll be good at Salford, though, to be fair. Unfortunately for us, obviously. But I think if the opportunity arises, we should look at it. But that's also to say we got that Kane from Aston Villa on loan. He looks promising when he came on the pitch. And Hendo looks like a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Do you think Manny D is cut out of League 2 as a main striker? I don't know. I think that's why we got Kane in, to be honest. I suppose that's something the club could look into then. Obviously, I don't have any communication with the football club. But it is something that would be nice for us to see. It would be special to see Bird versus Manny D. You are right, Murphy. You are right. Whew. I'll tell you what, I think we'll stop this at 9:30 and we'll end it there, I think. We've been streaming for a good while now, to be fair. We've been streaming since around 8 o'clock, so I don't think that's that bad. But we will still talk until then. And if there's more to talk about beyond 9:30, obviously we will stay up. I think Manny D will leave at the end of the season if we don't get relegated. That's also not a hot take. I think that's valid. It's just sad to see. Whole team looks clueless, mate, and that's down to the manager. Again, I think we just need to see emerging. He's a new manager in a League 2 divisions above, and obviously that's not great when you've just come into League 2 again. On that side, I don't understand why we have got that. Gone for a manager like him. But that's not to say he's a bad manager. His style of play is similar to what we had before, although it's hard to be seen. And more direct play and more direct players, like Murphy said, like Dubry, I think would help this team a lot. Also, off the ball, really needs to work up. But I'm not sure whether it's a case of players just don't have the fitness or their ability is just not at the level. But whatever happens, I think stuff does need to happen in terms of signings. Oh yeah, no, I agree. There's a lot of questions needs to be asked. Thank you, Ray. That does mean a lot. Honestly, thank you. Oh, my eyes hurt. I'm gonna see if I can turn down my light. You ready? Oh, that is much better. Wait a minute. Oh, that's gone too dark because that's gone into night mode. There we go. Whew. We've only had 9 views on it, but I'm pretty sure we've on YouTube. But I'm pretty sure if I go on to here, I'm not sure how many views we views we can see right in here, but I'm pretty sure it's hit over 1,000. Can you personally see it getting better? Yes, because I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I do generally think we can get better. We can only get better. It's like Manchester City when they won 4 in a row and the treble and 100-point seasons. They can still only get better. That is a question I am going to throw to you guys, though. I am going to stop streaming now on YouTube. So let's just click that off.